Are you a Chicago real estate investor? Well, let's talk lease renewal. I'm Mark Ainley, founder, partner, GC Realty Development, where we've leased over 5,000 units, we've managed over 6,000 doors, and we've completed over 60,000 work orders in our 23 years in business. And I want to talk to you today about our lease renewal process that we do here. So our lease renewal process starts about 150 days out. Now, if you're not aware of this, the city of Chicago, if you have a tenant that's been in a place for over 3 years, you have to give them a 120-day notice if you're not going to renew them. So keep that in mind. So that's why we start a process 150 days out. We do that through all 6 counties. And at 150 days, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a rent review, see what we can get, what type of rent increase we could get. And then we're gonna reach out to you as the property owner and say, hey, this is the price I think we could get. Do you wanna proceed? Now at that point, that's where we like to make sure you're on the same page, because maybe you're looking to sell. Maybe you're looking to just understand the value. Maybe you're looking to have a family member move back in. Maybe you have to move back in. So we definitely are going to get your buy-in before we go to tenant. But like I said, we start off with the rent range. We present it to you. So it might be at day 130 at that point. We're going to get your go-ahead, and we're going to turn around and go to the tenant right away, and we're going to try to get them to renew. Maybe they might say, hey, listen, I can't afford a $200 increase, about work with me, get 100. And we're gonna try working with them to ultimately get you the highest increase, but at the same time, make sure that they don't leave, because turnover is expensive. As an investor myself, I do everything I can to keep someone in there. I would actually, at times, lowered rent $25 just to not have to do a larger turnover I might have to take on. But in your scenario, our goal is obviously to chase after an increase and be able to keep your NOI growing over the years. So we're going to go to the tenant. We're going to get them to renew. But then it's our job to work on the follow-up and getting on top of them and telling them to sign, maybe offer them incentive and so forth to get them to the renewal process. Now, what makes that process going to the tenant easier for us that we've learned over the years is the lease renewal process really starts the day they move in. So we've invested in building out a team that they're responsible from basically the first 2 weeks, from move-in to the first 2 weeks. That service, that expectation the tenant might have of what you're providing, we got to make sure we hit that. We got to make sure that they know, they're familiar with who they got to call if they have a problem. Make sure that they know that we're there for them. Make sure that we respond fast if they do have a problem. So our lease renewal process truly starts way back then. And then you talk about the things that happen during the term of the lease, kind of leading up to lease renewal period, because how we react, how we show up for that tenant is ultimately going to help them decide if they want to be here, if they want to spend another year, if they want to spend another 2 years of their life here. We end up being such an important part of that process.